Hello boxers! In this video I'm gonna dive into the technique of real master and my favorite boxer, Vasiliy Lomachenko. I will give you 3 tricks you can immediately use in your sparrings and exercises to train them. Make sure you watch till the end, cause last trick is my favorite, but despite it's quite obvious, it's not so frequently used among boxers, especially among beginners. Let's go! Trick number 1. Loma's angles. This is pure mastery. He fluently switches angles in both directions, which confuses opponents a lot. This gives you 2 advantages. First, you attack from another angle, which makes it harder for him to defend. Second, you go out from the center line, avoiding possible counters. Pay attention, in both situations you are trying to step behind the opponent's leg as deep as possible. Jab, I make huge diagonal step and I'm already kind of behind him, and with the next move I am deep behind his back, which is very confusing for him. You are throwing across and I am making huge diagonal steps, and after that switching angle and throwing my punches. Now let's talk about how to master these moves. It's not an easy job, honestly said, so I will give you some nice amount of exercises, starting with easy ones and ending with more complicated. Exercise number 1 looks like this. So we are getting used to this diagonal step. We are starting in frontal stance to make it easier, yeah? Legs on one line, and with a slip, with loading this leg which steps a little bit, we do a move. 1, 2, return to the frontal stance. Another leg. 1, 2. Make sure your hips are rotating, your shoulders are rotating, so you are really slipping to the side and returning to the center position. You can perform this exercise for a minute as a warm-up. Exercise number 2. First part of it will be to get used to this shifting body weight with also doing a defensive move. For this you will need coordination later in best case, but I think you will manage to invent something if you don't have the one. So, one leg is inside, one leg is outside. Loading the leg, also moving shoulder in front, like slipping a punch. And then with a jump, shifting the body weight to another leg. Another leg is loaded, you are slipping to another side. And that's what you can do for a minute just to get used to this shifting body weight move. Then you will need to learn how to move, to change your position. So one leg in, one leg out, slightly in front of another leg. Leg which is in is loaded. And then with switching body weight, you are stepping with this leg inside, but already into the next square, yeah, moving forward. And you continue like this. Third step of this exercise is to learn how to counter from this position. So again, leg in, leg out, load the leg, then shift, go forward. From here, throw a counter punch. Again, load the leg, shift, throw, load. Make sure you are really using this loaded leg when you counter punch, so you sit, get up, sit again, switch and get up. So the mistake would be switch, and here you are not properly getting up, not properly rotating this leg and engaging it into the punch. So shift, engage the leg, get up, load the leg, shift, engage the leg, get up. Okay guys, and the last exercise, now more freestyle one, because I hope you are already quite confident with basics. These 2 points are imitating feet of my opponent, yeah? So if I am standing in front of myself, this is my front foot, this is my rear foot. And these points are helping you to aim to really step behind your opponent's leg. And now you can shadow box here in front of your opponent, use some preparational move, for example, 1, 2, and go to the side and switch angle and continue your attack. Same stuff with left side. You can feint here, move your head a little bit, go for cross, hook, and after that you step with your front foot behind the rear leg of your opponent, switch angle, continue your attack. That's how the exercise looks. Another trick, pulling off the hand of your opponent and attacking the opening. Usually it looks like this. Loma occupies the guard of opponent with few punches, then pulls the hand off and attacks immediately with another hand. What do you need to pay attention at? This move needs to look exactly like a punch, so you are not overextending your hand somewhere hunting to this pulling off. You are throwing punches and he needs to think that everything he needs is just to keep the guard high. He doesn't need to expect this, yeah? So he's keeping this guard high and somewhere up, he realizes that he is fucked up, but it's already too late. Now let's talk how to master this move. Good exercise to understand the chain of the movement, yeah? One hand pulls, another follows, and also to develop some power in the move. So we will use bend and a dumbbell. One hand is extended, one hand is near the chin, and together with pulling this hand to the guard, we are attacking with another hand immediately. Trying to do this explosively. Next exercise, super intuitive. You just need to imitate this move on the back. So you take the balanced position, the comfortable distance, and the task is to throw a few punches, then imitate the move of pulling the hand off, and immediately attack the opening with accented hard blow. Looks like this. One more important thing, sometimes it's better to output more volume than power. So you throw in really light punches, and in this big amount of punches it's easier to hide this move, pull the hand off, and attack with accented and hard punch already, yeah? So usually something like this will work better than something more loaded, more stiff, yeah, like this. Bang, 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 pull, punch. No. And the last, which is actually my favorite, and it can really be a game changer in your next sparring, especially if you will do it correctly with one very small detail, which I will mention in the end of this explanation.
Loma hides accented hard blows, outputting huge volume of light and fast punches. Separately, none of them cause real damage, but they don't need to. Opponent gets confused because he actually doesn't know are these punches hard or not, so he needs to take everything seriously and try to defend.
And then bam, 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 bam. Accented punch comes and does real damage. Finally, which punch is the most dangerous? The one that you can't see. Now about the drills to master this. They are also pretty easy. Just heavy back work. But wait for this small detail. It's coming soon. First task, first round. You need to again take the balanced, relaxed position, good distance which you are comfortable to attack on. And you are throwing 3, 4, 5, 6 punches, combinations, whatever. The task is to have in the beginning light and fast punches, and in the end you highlight 1 or 2 hard accented blows, like this. The task is to really highlight the difference, to teach your muscles to immediately turn on from light and fast to hard and explosive. And now about this last trick, which always works. Imagine that you want to land good, accented, hard, painful blow to the liver. It's obvious you want your opponent to hold his hands high, to think more about his head, to open the body for body shots. And that's exactly what you're gonna do. You wanted to divert his attention from your real target, from the liver, and you throw a lot of light and fast punches to the hand, bam! Liver goes. And vice versa. You can throw a lot of punches to the body and then go with a hard punch to the head. So that's another task for another round, to switch the focuses from head to the body, to divert your opponent's attention from the body, go for the body. To divert your opponent's attention from the head, go for the head. Exercise looks like this. That's all, guys. Try this in sparrings. Master this on your training sessions. This will definitely make you a better boxer and make you more successful in fights. I need to mention that this is just a tip of the iceberg from everything that Lomachenko uses in his boxing matches. So if you want more of breakdowns of his technique, fighting strategies, training methods, whatever, write in the comments. This will motivate me to make a new video sooner. Have a nice day. Keep boxing. Ciao.